61 News starts now.
Now at 4, a triple car crash ends with a child thrown from a vehicle and one person dead.
To me, it's like, what did you smoke before you came to the gym?
That's not right at all. Why would you do that? People are uncomfortable, make you uncomfortable. That's weird.
A man takes the Planet Fitness slogan, no judgment zone, a little too far, coming up what he did right in the middle of the gym that landed him behind bars.
And now at 4, daycare workers arrested. The shakeup at a popular child care center in the middle of a child abuse investigation.
Plus, 2 wildfires fueled by strong winds are tearing through Greece and killing dozens of people.
That's how it will go up. The people are coming and buying the tickets large. Every day it is increasing.
And tonight, someone could become an instant mega millionaire. We're going to have that story later in the show. But first, we have breaking news right now. Police have found the 2 men wanted in connection with that shooting in Manchester. Thank you so much for joining us at 4. I'm Jen Bernstein.
And I'm Ben Goldman. Police arrested Anthony Gunn and Kevin McCrae. They're both facing charges ranging from assault to reckless endangerment. Police found them today hiding inside of a home on Wadsworth Street in Manchester.
Police also arrested Lachey Belton, who lives at that home. She's facing hindering prosecution and interfering with an officer charges. Gunn and McCrae were wanted in a shooting that happened over the weekend near East Center and Walker Streets. Fox 61 also just obtained the 911 calls from the shooting. Listen here.
Manchester 911, what's the address of your emergency?
Yes, gunshots fired at 7 Walker Street, 2nd floor.
7.
They were outside. Walker.
All right. Is anybody injured? Anybody get hit?
I don't know. We heard it. We saw them run up and heard them run up back upstairs.
I heard it sounded like a gunshot or a firework. Somebody ran out of a backyard across the street and jumped in a car. They took off and went around the corner. I heard 2 more loud bangs.
Now, if the 3 suspects do not post bond, they are required to be in court tomorrow. We will keep you updated. All right, right now we are following this awful crash in Rocky Hill. This is video of the scene earlier today, and this was on I-91 near exit 24. 2 people, including a child, were ejected from their vehicle during a deadly highway crash.
Yeah, Fox 61's Matt Cairns live in Rocky Hill with what we know about what led to that accident. Matt?
Well, Jen and Ben, as you just mentioned, the highway is back open now. Traffic is flowing, but 2 people were ejected when their Jeep Wrangler rolled over. Now, one of those victims ended up passing away. The other, a child, is still alive and is being treated at Connecticut Children's Medical Center.
This scene here, it's like a movie. I really don't want to believe that it's real, but it is real.
A horrific highway crash on I-91 South in Rocky Hill. Residents who live just off the highway heard it.
The sirens alone were enough to get my attention.
And stood on the Orchard Street overpass above in disbelief of the carnage below.
What we can see now, a pretty horrific scene, unfortunately.
3 vehicles in the worst shape. This black Jeep Wrangler. On its side, the hard-top cab sheared off, the back seat lying on the surface of the highway, along with a child's car seat about 20 feet from the vehicle on the shoulder.
I feel empty. I feel numb to see that. I'm just hoping that everyone is okay.
It's not clear if the ejected victims were wearing seatbelts.
Seatbelts definitely save lives.
The State Police Accident Reconstruction Team took photographs and marked the road with spray paint to determine the factors that led to the crash.
It looks like there are probably some serious injuries, if not fatalities, unfortunately.
A tan Buick sedan and a commercial Rizzo Pools van were also involved. The accident shut down the southbound side of I-91 between exits 22 and 23 for hours. Traffic was detoured off exit 24 and onto the Silas Dean Highway. Now, the crash was cleared and the highway was reopened at about 1:30 this afternoon. Police are not giving out any information on the identity of the person who was killed. They're trying to notify that person's family, and there's currently no word on the condition of the child. We'll continue to keep you updated. For now, reporting live in Rocky Hill, Matt Cairns, Fox 61 News.
Just awful to see those images. Matt, thank you very much for that update. Traffic reporter Rachel Lutzker also keeping an eye on the traffic from that crash, and it has since reopened, but it was really backed up earlier, right?
Yeah, earlier this afternoon it caused really big problems along that stretch of I-91 and really affected a lot of folks traveling into and around the Rocky Hill area. But we do have a few other problems for the afternoon commute, and this is really going to affect things. Now, this is a tough spot for closure. This is Route 37. This is right in the Danbury area. We have a portion of Route 37 that is shut down. We had a tree that came down onto some wires here. This is out by Jeanette Street and Stacy Road. Now, with that closure that's in place, if you're trying to get through New Fairfield into Danbury, right now Route 39 is going to be your best bet until those repairs can be done and the roadway reopen. Now, we've had a number of problems here along I-95 over the past course of an hour or so. They have been pretty minor and they have cleared, but they've tied up traffic quite a bit. Now, this is the northbound side through the Long Wharf area, and you see we're doing all right here. Southbound side's just jam-packed. We had some issues out between 43, 42. They have since cleared off the highway, but they left that big backup. Here's 95. This is nothing unusual for the PM drive here. This is the northbound side of I-95 right out through Stamford, so a pretty slow go. Camera shifting here along I-95. Let's see if DOT's out looking for something here north and south, but they're clearly zooming around looking for something on 95, so we'll let you know exactly what's happening there if and when they do find it. So here's I-91 north and south right through the Hartford area. This is out by Jennings Road. Southbound's very heavy from 34 to 32 A and B. Just a couple of moments ago, a crash that was on the northbound side cleared up, and any of that residual delay that was behind it just now shifting forward, and that is now taking you out to exit 34. So still a pretty active afternoon. Jen, Ben, over to you.
All right, Rachel, thank you very much. Switching gears now from the roads to the weather. You're taking a live look at Hartford and New Haven. A whole bunch of weather we've been experiencing. Blue skies, warmth, wind, downpours of rain.
I know. It's Florida. We are living in Florida right now.
I wish.
Meteorologist Tim Levine standing by with what we can expect for the rest of the afternoon. Hey, Tim.